Found Wings at the pound, and she was sitting there in this concrete and fence, incredibly noisy. Our ears were ringing when we came out. There were like 60 dogs barking, and the shy ones were cringing in the corner, and the aggressive ones were biting, and Wings just sat there, calm, and was watching everybody go by. And so I thought, this dog might pass the temperament test. And we brought her out, and she started jumping up and down, and she got her name because my son watched her jumping and said, she looks like she's flying, so we have to call her Wings.
Although many people may be surprised to learn that service animals are recruited from shelters, Mary Lee Schwartzwalder, Executive Director of the Humane Association of Warren County, Ohio, sees her shelter's partnership with Paws For Ability as a perfect fit.
When we see one of our animals adopted for this purpose, it's just a wonderful feeling. We're happy when they get adopted just to a normal home, but when an animal goes to a home where it's going to help someone, it just makes us feel wonderful.
And for shelter volunteers like Barb Garden, just knowing that some of these abandoned dogs will help a physically challenged person live a fuller, more independent life is extremely rewarding.
I think people are very surprised to learn that we have so many talented dogs coming through our shelter that are highly capable of performing the functions of a service animal. I can't think of a more exciting thing to have happen for a dog that could be destined for death row even if it were not being placed from here. I think service animals are so neat and so exciting. It's a thrill to me to see that happen.
Ben is really the founder of Paws For Ability. When he won Service Dog of the Year in 1998 from Delta Society, we began to get a lot of phone calls, people saying, where can I get a dog like Ben? Whenever we go to an interview for the first time, Ben always comes along and he always performs all of the things that he does for me, and the people are always amazed. They can't believe that a dog could really do that much.
Some of the stuff Butler does for me, he can open doors, he can do light switches, he can get a parrot if I need one, he can get the phone, pick stuff up that I drop, and a lot of other stuff that just helps me be more independent.
I hadn't realized how much I missed having a dog around until we got Wings. So in a way, she's a gift that this illness has given me. She's great company, she's playful, and she reminds me to stop working and play. And she does get me out walking, and I meet more people, and she's kept me from doing what a lot of people do with fibromyalgia, which is to go in the house and shut the door because it just hurts too much.
Oh, you would not believe what Bailey does for me. Besides picking things up, which is pretty normal for a service dog, she opens the back storm door for me and helps me when I'm getting out or getting in. She opens my drawer in the bedroom, and she gets my underwear out for me because sometimes I forget to get my underwear out. She'll get a pop out of the refrigerator. She'll get snacks out for herself when she wants a snack out of the pantry. One of the big things she does is pull me, and I love that. She tends to like that too. She goes fast, and we have to work on that.
Although training mobility assistance dogs is a big part of what Paws For Ability does, they also train in place in-home companion animals, therapy animals, that provide emotional support within the home. Street-certified companion dogs that provide emotional support in the home as well as in the community. Seizure assistance dogs that provide assistance during seizure activity to persons with epilepsy or other seizure disorders. And signal hearing ear dogs that assist people with hearing impairments. Plus, Paws For Ability also provides discrimination risk management training to large and small businesses on the ADA as it pertains to service dogs entering their businesses.
I take Butler everywhere I go, and I haven't had any problems except one trying to get into a restaurant, and they asked me if I could tie him up outside, and I said no, he was a mobility assistance dog, and explained him to him a little bit better, and they understood.
I think Wings could be a poster dog for disability dogs by the time she's done, and if we can make a difference by going into stores and having her behave so that someone who has more severe problems doesn't have the difficult encounter with a store owner or a librarian, this is a good thing. So I think it's worth it.
For Karen and Ben, it's more than just their job to educate people on the tremendous physical and emotional benefits of service animals. It's their passion. And with each animal trained and placed through 4 Paws for Ability, another team of ambassadors enters the community, spreading the message that these animals provide a priceless service.
If somebody asked me if they think that they want a service dog and wanted to know what I thought, I would say to get one because he's really fun to have around and he's really helpful and he's a good companion. And mobility assistance dogs, it's fun being able to take them everywhere normal people's dogs aren't allowed.
Many people have come up to me at restaurants, at theaters, and even at church, and they have talked to me about my service dog and have asked me about how to get a service dog, would I recommend a service dog for their child or for themselves, and I always highly recommend a service dog. I don't care if these people have complete use of their arms or even someone that can stand. A service dog is one of the best things that any physically challenged person could possibly have. And I don't mean just as service, I mean for companionship too.
Disability is really a myth. Dis means no. Therefore, disability would mean no ability. Every day, more and more people are taking the dis out of disability. They're living their lives the way that they want to. And beside them are dogs like Ben, Bailey, Butler, and Wings. Every time that we place a service dog with a person who has a disability, that's one more person that's going to say, I'm living my life the way I want to, and I'm living that because this dog gave me the will to go.